Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's imagine we're at the car dealership and we're about to buy a car. The car salesman says, hey, you can have the base model for $200 a month, or you could have the higher end model for $250 a month. Many people, thinking that $50 a month isn't that much extra, they'll go with the higher end model because they can also manage $250 a month, right? So this is how cell phone companies are nowadays. If they made you buy that $25,000 car right now in cash, most people can't afford that. So they would go with the lower end model, or they would save up more money and keep their cars for longer to try and, save up for the car so they could buy it all at once. Same thing with cell phone companies. The reasons that phones are as expensive as they are is because no matter how high they make the price, people will still buy anyway. And it's been said before, the days of having to spend so much money on a good phone are over. There are plenty of good phones that do just the same thing as the higher end phones, and in some cases they're even half the price. So there are some phones that came out this year that are $1,000, and there are other phones that came out that are just as fast, and they're only half the price, or maybe $400, $500 less. And so, one thing we should do if you want to save money on phones, if you want that $1,000 phone, you go right on ahead. But one thing we can do is do a little bit more research, and don't just walk into the store, and look at the Galaxy or the iPhone kiosk and just get a phone immediately. Just walk around a little bit more. And when the phone companies see that if I make a $1,200 phone, no one's going to buy it because they're going to buy the other $500 phone, then that's when maybe they'll start listening and lowering their prices. And some people say, oh, this phone has this feature and that feature. Well, most of the time you don't really use all those special features anyway. The main thing that's different about these phones is really the camera. You have to ask yourself, is that $1,000 phone, is the camera on it worth $500 more than the camera on the $500 phone? And many times it's not. Just some random thoughts. Brother Q signing out.